70 weeks are determined upon thy people and upon thy holy city, to finish the transgression, and to make an end of sins, and to make reconciliation for iniquity, and to bring in everlasting righteousness, and to seal up the vision and prophecy, and to anoint the most holy. Know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and build Jerusalem, 70 weeks are determined from the order to restore Jerusalem. On the 70th anniversary of Israel, Jerusalem was acknowledged as Israel's capital, as Donald Trump moved Israel's embassy to Jerusalem. 70 weeks are determined. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron. For as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all these shall it break in pieces and bruise. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided. But there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. The fourth kingdom shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. On the day after Israel's 70th birthday, on May 15, 2018, there was an exercise that was done called the Clade X pandemic exercise. This exercise took place at the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, hosted what they call the Clade X pandemic tabletop exercise on May 15, 2018. In Washington, D.C. The purpose of the exercise was to illustrate high-level strategic decisions and policies that the United States and the world will need to pursue in order to prevent a pandemic or diminish its consequences should prevention fail. May 14, 2018, 70 weeks are determined from the order to restore Jerusalem. The very next day, the Clade X pandemic exercise. The meaning of clade is a group of organisms believed to have evolved from a common ancestor, according to the principles of cladistics. The great ape and human clade. It's a mix of organisms, and they call it X, Clade X. They shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. 22:34. From May 15th, 2018, the Clade X exercise. They will mingle themselves with the seed of men. 2,234 days later brings us to June 26th, 2024. June 26, 2024 is 1,290 days after the first vaccine in the United States on December 14, 2020, which was the middle of the two great American eclipses. December 14th, 2020, the first vaccine in the United States. And from the abomination being set up, there shall be 1,290 days. June 26, 2024. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. And in the midst of the week, he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of abominations, he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation, and that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. A covenant with many for 1 week and in the midst of the week. If you divide 22:34 by 2 to find the midst of the week, you get 11:17. 11:17 is Bama, a high place in Israel. Bama, mixing with the seed of men, and in the middle of the week, Bama. 70 weeks are determined from the order to restore Jerusalem, May 14th, 2018. He shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. Clade X pandemic exercise, May 15th, 2018 to June 26, 2024. 2,234 days. 22:34, a seed. Daniel 2:43. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. In the midst of the week, 2,234 divided by 2 is 11:17. Bama, a high place. Lightning from the heavens. Bama. June 26, 2024. 1,290 days from the first vaccine in the United States. The abomination that makes desolate. I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.